So welcome everybody to what is both an amazing day, but also a very emotional day, right? For me. So I'm the CEO of IGA. I've been in this job almost 6 years. But what not a lot of people know is my actually first day on the job, even before I went to work here, was in this very store. Because I came to see this beautiful couple here in this incredible store on my journey to figure out, is IGA the gig I want? Right? You come in and you want to figure out, what are you walking into? And in the back of my mind, when you think IGA, this is long-standing brand, this culture, 100-year-old company. And then you walk into a modern and well-run store like this, that's connected to the community, highly respected by all your customers. I mean, I couldn't walk up and down an aisle without a customer telling me how cool it was because they saw the IGA pen, right? And it happens to me every time I'm in the store. And people that live in the community were calling when the news was getting out. They were calling me, going, "Oh, you're going to work for Jeff." And I went, "Yes, I am," because that's the way IGA works. Right? So we work on behalf of our retailers, and we work on behalf of our wholesale partners. And so I left the store, and do not call my wife and go, "This is the job for me," because working for family businesses and working on behalf of the communities they serve, can you imagine a more virtuous job? Right? One where you go home at the end of the day and if I did my job right, I helped our families support the families in their community. And that's hiring people in the local community and giving them career opportunities. How many people have you jump-started their career in the 21 years you've been here?
A lot.
Yeah, probably thousands, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
And now probably some of their kids are coming back and working for you again, right? You not only do that, but you go to the trade shows, you look out at the audience. And if I ask, how many of you started off life as a lot boy, like I did, or as a cashier or whatever, the entire audience will raise their hand. We're one of those rare industries where you can start in an entry-level job, part-time teenager, and work your way up through the industry. And so you end up touching so many lives, but it's also the community. So it's just a question I always ask, and you were the first person to ask this question, which was, when someone comes to you and says, can you make a donation to my church or to my school or whatever, can you sell cookies in front of your store, who do you say no to?
The answer is no one.
No one. If you've ever worked for a corporate chain, you don't get to say that. Right? You don't get to. You have to say, call the corporate people, call whatever. And I'll come back and talk about the new corporate chain here in just a second because they're unique in this front. But it was so encouraging to know you're walking into a family. That's what it's like. It's a family where everything we do is in support of the local community. And when you're here late hours and someone's sick, if you're having to work in the meat department or you're having to downstock or the warehouse, issues or whatever, there's 1,000 things that go wrong in retail every single day. Face it, 1,000 things do go wrong every day. You're doing it. When you go home at night and you're exhausted, or on weekends or vacations, and you go, "Wow, is this worth it?" There are days when it feels like that. And then people come up and they give you a hug because you stayed open during COVID. Or they call you and tell you how important it is, whatever you did for their school or their church or the charity event or whatever. Or just the kids selling cookies outside of the store. Like, all of those little moments stack up. You don't realize how much of a deposit you've made into the community until it gets to time where you decide to walk away. You earn the right to walk away. Right? When you earn the right to walk away, you know that's happening when the entire community comes out, as I know they have. So a lot of them call me going, "You can't let Jeff go." That's not right. What are you doing? You're failing at your job, right? But in that moment, when they all come out and they virtually put their arms around you and say, "Thank you for everything you did for our community, for feeding our families, for providing real value where we can shop in an environment that provides respect for everything that we're about, and for the engagement that you do, because you end up engaging the community in 1,000 ways." And there'll be a lot of people that will tell you congratulations and thank you, and they'll put their virtual arm around you and say that you did well on behalf of 6,500 stores in the IGA franchise. Almost 2,000 stores in the United States. There's only 1,000 when you and I first met. Only 1,000. So we doubled in size during that period of time. And if people say, "Who's the best? Who's your favorite IGA?" My answer is exactly the same today as it was the first time I walked in. It's this marvelous store.
Really?
Now transitions happen, right? We're a 100-year-old company. We're a 21-year change is inevitable. That's the way our industry works. You were Retailer of the Year a couple of times, International Retailer of the Year. Thank you for wearing your jacket, and you're welcome to wear that any day you want. When you leave here, you're always part of the IGA family, and you actually might get a consulting call later. You never leave, right? You're always part of the family, and you're welcome to wear that on the golf course or at the IGA show in March this year. But you're always part of our family. But you're also part of a new family. And I thought I might just talk about the new family because you know, the Lowe's Corporation, part of the LC and MDI, right? The new owners of your store. Right? And the good news is you're not leaving the family. The store isn't leaving the community. It's going to be well taken care of by someone who's already a part of the IGA family. So MDI is one of our largest distributors, and they're incredible strategic partners. And the folks that run that company at the Lowe's and the MDI and LC, they're some of the best people in this industry. And you know that they've served you and they've helped you over the years, right? I know because I get to see how the entire industry operates domestically and globally. Like I see the good and the bad and all of that. They're one of the best partners that are out there. And there's folks at Lowe's, right? They understand brand, they understand community, they understand it's right to take care of the people. And they wouldn't be as successful as they have been. These Lowe's stores, some of their communities, it's the most competitive cities in the world. Strangely, I don't know why everybody wants to be in North Carolina, but every retailer in the world wants to be in North Carolina all competing. And they're up against Publix, and they're up against everybody, right? Whole Foods, all of them. And they have consistently fitted off that competition without betraying what they do great, which is taking care of people, investing in the community, and running a local business. And so I couldn't, don't want to lose you guys. We don't lose you, but I couldn't imagine a better transition to someone who knows the fight, knows how to do it in a way that you'll be proud of, and people will be proud of the transition. So for all of the IGA associates here, they should keep their head held high because the banner will continue under the new leadership. And then the last thing I'll say is, on behalf of all 6,500 stores, on behalf of everybody at IGA, I'm talking about Mark Botanic, and who's my boss, the chairman of the company, and everyone. When we heard the news, we were certainly so proud of the two of you, because running a business is one thing, and figuring out how to transition in a way that you can feel like you did the right thing, as you certainly earned what comes next, right? So all those long hours and all the rest of it, now the opportunity to spend more time with friends and family, we're both envious and we're excited for you, and we're so proud. And I'll just say, I got this plaque here for you. The plaque is nothing in comparison to our affection for the two of you, everything that you've done here. So thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And you've said an awful lot. You said a lot of the things that are on my mind, I guess. But I'm honored to receive this special award. And I received it on behalf of the present employees and the former employees. There's thousands of people that have worked here over the last 21 years now. And it's been an honor to be part of the IGA family for all of these years. When I became an independent grocer in 97, March 1 of 97, it was IGA I knew would be the best match for me. The supermarket doesn't mean anything. So that's why I chose to do that all those years ago. It's been a great ride all these years after a pretty long career for corporations. I've seen both sides of it. When I became an independent grocer, I felt this huge weight off my shoulders, if you will, because my responsibility is much less, but I could control everything. So I've had the pleasure of having MDI as a partner all these years. They were from day one, and they've been a great partner, and they're a great company. And as you said, Lowe's Foods, that is one of their corporations. Alex Lee is the parent corporation. I couldn't have picked a better person, really, because they were the number one person that I could pick to succeed us, because I know they will serve this community for decades to come in an exemplary fashion, and they will take care of the employees that work here. And those are the first two most important things to me in this transition. So all of that worked out very, very well, and we're very pleased to move on with this next phase of our life, and we'll see what that brings. But fortunately, we're in pretty good health, and we'll have some years to enjoy ourselves. We'll continue to be a part of the community. We'll continue to live here. We'll continue to shop here, of course, and see the people. But I'm just thrilled and honored beyond words for you to be here today. So thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Pleasure's all been mine. We want to learn from the best. So thank you all for coming.
Yes. Thank you.